September 19, Tuesday, 1972, Los Angeles.
God is so kind that he wants any kind of material pleasure. He'll give you a suitable body. Yatra Rudhari Maya. Maya is immediately ordered to give his body. He wants to eat stew. All right, eat it. He wants to drink fresh blood. All right. He wants to harm people without any offense. All right. Any kind of sensual gift. There are varieties of bodies. 8,400,000 species of varieties of bodies. And he's giving charge. All right. Enjoy. You want this car? All right, take this car. So he does not know this car is troublesome. He doesn't. He's trying to solve problems otherwise. His real trouble is birth, death, old age and disease due to this body. And is suffering continuously 3 kinds of miserable conditions. But he does not know. Due to this body I am suffering. So how to stop this acceptance of material body? What is there, Mr. Scientist?
Srila, we just to depend on the... We just simply depend on the mercy of Krishna. Because other than that, there is no way.
Still we do not know that the body is the cause of all trouble. They do not know.
Because they miss Krishna.
That is later on. But this very fact, Nunam Pramartha Purve Vikarma, that word understand that thing. And we all done. Vikarma means prohibited action. If you constantly break the laws of the state, you will, one after another, is liable to be punished. But if the outlaw does not know this, and if he wants to be happy, how he can be happy? What is it implied? Not concerned. He does not know place of the Asavya. He has tried many things in his past life. But because it was simply breaking law, he could not.
You can't beat the law.
Eh?
You can't beat the law. There's no way you can escape the law. It always gets justice. So many people
That they do not know. They are breaking the laws. Always.
No criminal ever escapes free. He gets punished somehow.
Even they can escape the man-made law. But how can escape God-made law?
We did so many simple activities in the past life that we are
Past or
engaged,
present.
past, present.
Oh.
So we are entrapped in this material body.
Bodily engagement. And you are getting different types of body. He's thinking now I'm first class food.
As soon as you begin breaking the law, notice criminals when they begin to break the law, they get puffed up, proud. They're doing, they're getting away.
Yes. He does not know that he's making another karma.
And as soon as they get puffed up like that, automatically they give themselves away. Then they can be detected. They get careless.
These Africans do not know that are breaking ordinary laws. There are so many arrangements by the state, CID department, police department, this department, that department. And God has no department. They are taking God as tool number one. That they can do anything and everything, and God will not be able to detect. He does not know that God is residing within our heart. He is looking every second, every moment your activities, and it is being noted now. Manovantya, Upadrishya, Upadrishya, always think what you are doing, what you are. All that.
So you got Srila Prabhupada, because of the also concept that
They do not know. They do not know, that's a fact. But when you give them knowledge, they will not accept. That's their obstinate. This is true. If man is ignorant, that is not possible. But when he is given the knowledge, he does not accept. He is Rascal number one.
because he thinks that he is the controller.
Whatever he may think, but if you cannot accept knowledge, then he is wrong. This is not mura. Mukhayo padesha hi, tokopayo nasanta. If you distract a rascal, he will be simply angry. He will not accept the instruction. This is their position. That so full rascal, the standard knowledge they will not accept. They are researchers. What? A fool can make research. After all, you are a fool. What research you can make? What is the value of the research? Here it is. Sunam Pramatta Purute Vikarama.
Everything is.
Eh?
Everything is Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yeah, Bhagavad is destroying all this nonsense as Pramatta. Pramatta means mad, crazy. All of it, crazy. Nunam Pramatta. Kurute Vikarma. Their only business is to act subversively, not rightly. So, what do you say, Karanda Prabhu? You are a great supporter of the materialist. Now, what is your answer?
I say, the body may be the only source of pain, it's also the only source of pleasure, according to the earth.
That is not pleasure. You are creating another pain. That is the nonsense.
They say, well then for every pleasure...
Just like a camel. Camel is drinking his own blood, and he thinks, I'm enjoying. That pleasure is like that. It's like when you have sex enjoyment, you are spoiling your blood, and you are thinking, I'm enjoying.
Because the camel doesn't understand that
Yes.
the blood is coming out from his own blood.
Yes. That is not pleasure, that proves that you are a camel.
They say, well, in order to
You
experience...
are eating thorns, and you are thinking that you are enjoying.
Some would say, well, if you're thinking you're enjoying, that's all it counts.
And that is foolishness. That is foolishness. That is not enjoyment. Still he is thinking it is enjoyment.
Just like these two people, they think they're enjoying on their riding their bicycles in the morning, but they're getting old. They won't be able to.
No, that does not mean.
Good.
They get sick. Our people are keeping this footpath is made very recently. It's cracked. This is honest what? This is new.
Yeah. It's hard to pour concrete on sand.
This is right. Especially in India.
Right out.
So many cracks.
Yeah, one of the points is it's not very uniform.
Huh?
It's not very homogeneously mixed. That's what makes it.
That means neglectfully done. The contractor is a rogue, or he does not know, cheating.
Everything in America is made to last only a few years now, and then replaced.
It is not few months ago. Everything is recently done.
No one can think beyond about 2 or 3 years' time.
Everybody's rushing.
Nunam pramatta kurute vikarama. Jadindriya pritaye aprinoti. Nasadhu vanne. Chatumatmanoyam. Asannapi klesarya sati. The body sometimes becomes so painful that one commits suicide. The body is the source of pain. different types. Therefore, sometimes when one cannot tolerate anymore the painful condition of body, that is the proof that this body is so suffering.
Lot of people from Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco and Niagara Falls, they do suicide very, very often.
Oh, there are many places. In Calcutta, there is a lake, that Baliganj Lake.
Baliganj Lake? Dhakuria Lake?
Yeah.
Dhakuria.
That lake we
Oh,
used
yes.
to hear.
They jump?
That was the place for young men suicide.
Oh.
Mostly young boys and young girls, sometimes embracing their suicide. Because this free love is not allowed, so they have been implicated in free love. Now society will not accept, so they come. There are many. Now it is going on. Free love.
Even so-called big men like that lawyer the other night, their whole life they live on sentiment. They don't have, just like if their son is giving them some problem, so sentimentally they think this or that. And because they live on those sentiments, they're always experiencing pain.
Yes. As soon as you live artificially, you will be in trouble. Pramokta, they have been described as pramokta. Pramokta means mad, crazy. Pratisthirupena mokta. Mokta means mad. And pra means exclusive mad.
Srila Prabhupada, these people who are committing suicide, if they, sometimes the people say that, well, I will chant Hare Krishna, or we got conscious and then take some poison and die immediately, then what happens to their life?
You get again body. Or maybe you may be given. Chanting Hare Krishna, even committing suicide. Can be allowed. Can be allowed.
Can be allowed?
Yes.
Just like
Because Hare Krishna means counteracting your sin. Even though you have committed sin, it is counteracting. There is no sin.
There's no
It
sin?
will be taken, that you have chanted Hare Krishna mantra at the time of death, that will be taken serious.
No.
isn't that one of the offenses though?
Huh?
Isn't that one of the offenses? Committing sinful activities on the strength of chanting?
Yeah, it may be offensive, but it's still.
But it's still counteracting.
No, sometimes he's frustrated with the material body. Then it,
Offensive means, even if it is taken as offensive, he is getting a human body, not a ghostly body.
Just like our devotee in Calcutta who committed suicide. He was
Who?
that tall boy, Indian boy.
Huh?
That tall boy, Indian boy, he committed suicide. He was chanting and had a picture of Krishna and the time of death.
Oh, he did like that?
Yes.
What do
He
you-
had a picture of you
Ah.
and a picture of Krishna in front of him when he killed himself.
he really commits suicide? What happened?
Well, I don't know the full story, but Bhavananda said that he was implicated with some girl, and he became addicted to drugs.
Oh.
And he kept coming to the temple, and he realized that his life, he could not change his material life. He wanted to get out of it, so he just killed himself.
He was living nicely in the temple. His parents took him. Huh? No.
I don't know why he left the temple. But just the day before he committed suicide, Bhavananda brought him to the temple.
Yes, he came to me.
And then he made him sit down and chant. He chanted in front of the deities all day. And then he went home that night and killed himself. He left some message note behind about how he just wanted to end his life. He hoped that he would get a better body next time for becoming a devotee. The tar is now all over the tar is now all over the temple and clothing, everything.
Clothing also?
Yeah, I've ruined a couple of clothes.
How to get here? How contamination explained.
Yeah.
In ordinary car, contamination. This is gross contamination. And there are many things subtle contamination. Junior Haridas.
Junior Haridas, yes.
Yes, he committed suicide. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rejected him.
What was that boy's name in Calcutta? Chakravarti was his name.
Chakravarti?
Then he got initiated.
His father is an officer.
In a shipping company or a docks, isn't it?
Dock.
Calcutta docks.
Oh, what does he want?
I don't know, she handed me a letter to give to you last night. I don't know what she wants. I think she wants to go to India or something, isn't it? You going to India?
Huh?
She wants to get married. She said there's nobody that, she's 30 years old, there's no one to marry her.
So I think after marriage, it's past 30 years without marriage. So you can ask her to see. Talk.
Some of the laws of chemical nature are discovered from the seashore. Like there is a theory called chemical equilibrium. The theory of the concept of chemical equilibrium derives from the seashore by finding out the deposits of sodium carbonate and bicarbonate in the course of time.
केवल बोध अलग क्लिश्यंति केवल बोध अलग they're suffering simply by trying to understand. केवल बोध there is no actually benefit, but simply the carbon dioxide is deposited, it is made like this, it made like that one. Ultimately he'll die. Oh, this is another trouble. He cannot save himself from death, old age, disease, but he is making research. So that is described, kevala bodhala, krishanti kevala bodhala. They are suffering and laboring simply to know. They cannot derive any benefit out of it. Stop, don't worry. And India says, oh, you have come, come on. The truth is here. There was no immigration department when the Britishers went there. No passport, no visa. Long, long ago. Chinese, Buddhists, all from all countries, they used to go to.
Because the culture didn't protect itself, therefore now it's gone.
Oh, that is the did not know. That one has to protect. They are so upright. People are rogues and thieves. They did not know it. But you know it. That my brother is a rogue. He must be stopped. Keep a dog. You know that your brother is a dog. Therefore you keep a dog. But they did not know. The human being is innocent. Just a child, simply. That is the answer. Why a man should be treated as anything? And why a man should become another son? This was unknown.
People of India at that time were not motivated by false ego as much as...
No, very, very simple. God conscious, Krishna conscious. It's still in villages, they are God conscious.
They'll also be exploited. Time they'll also all be exploited.
Right, because that's why you can exploit a child, but you cannot exploit a rogue.
They were God conscious, Krishna conscious. Krishna not protect them from these roads.
Well, Krishna is protecting them. It does not mean that because they haven't got flyways and motor cars, they are not protected. protection means what? Your protection idea is very limited. You want to be protected for a few years. But the protection of Krishna is perpetually, eternally being protected. Sattadihang purajjanuna. You don't get any more material body. That is real protection. If you are protected for 50 years and next life become a dog, then what is the protection? That is not protection. But this culture is giving you protection perpetually, eternally. Be Krishna conscious and be protected for good. Go to Krishna.
It's one of the main problems. 99% of the people, 99.9% of the people, they don't care about the next life. They only want to be protected now.
How much fool is there?
That is why, to understand that I am not this body, the first step.
That is an ignorant, full of ignorance. He is not this body, that's a fact, but he does not know it.
You don't want to hear it. Just like in China, when Mao Zedong took over, they made a law that anyone who was preaching life after death, he would be shot.
Is it that?
Yes. They may have gotten more lenient now, but after he took over, he told all the Buddhist monks, if you preach that there's life after death...
Now, Buddhists, they did not preach. They say zero.
But they say there's reincarnation up until the point you become liberated, or zero. So they were instructed that if they preach like that, they'll be shot.
You see how much people are becoming liberated. Yes, people are coming to that stage in every country. No more talk of God. Already it is there. In India, the Vivekananda. There, everyone is God. Why you are seeking after God?
Materialists consider if people think they have many lives, they won't work so hard in this life. They'll become more docile and not so anxious to work very hard.
But what is the benefit of working hard?
That is their literary.
After all, you are going to die, you are going to become old. By working hard, if you could save yourself from birth, death, old age and disease, then your working hard is successful. But if you cannot leave, cannot stop your old age, cannot stop your death, disease, then why you are working so hard, like an ass? The ass does not know why he is working so hard. Therefore they are called mulha. The example of ass is loading tons of cloth upon his back. But he does not know why he is working so hard. What is his personal benefit or others' benefit? He is a burden, a beast of burden, that's all.
Well, like in China, some people would comment, for so long they didn't even have enough. People were suppressed and exploited for so long.
That is a different thing. Why we are not preaching that to suppress people and exploit people. We say enlighten people. We don't say suppress. So if one is suppressed, that is a very different thing. We don't suppress. We want to make everyone full knowledge, Brahmin. That is not suppression. That is elevation. So high elevation should be compared with suppression.
Well, because in the past, those who came and exploited them, they also preached...
That is another thing. If somebody cheats you with counterfeit money, that does not mean there is no real money.
People become very skeptical, though, that there is real money.
That is another nonsense. Because we have been cheated, therefore there is no honest man. You are unfortunate. You could not meet an honest man. You cannot say there is no honest.
Srila Prabhupada Ansar in Dallas, in that Indian family, one of the persons asked, how can I find out an intelligent person or a saintly person?
If you are intelligent.
Yes. So Prabhupada answered.
If you are intelligent, you can find out. If you are a rascal, you will find out rascal. Just like when you go to purchase something from the store, if you are intelligent, you will purchase the first class. If you are a fool, they will cheat you. So it depends on you. They are taking to Krishna consciousness. And those are rascals, they are going to Guru Baba, Guru Baba. This is the truth.
That's a nice example.
From Guru Maharaj, somebody is coming to Krishna consciousness. But for Krishna consciousness, nobody is going to Guru Maharaj. Our camps, many people have come to our camp. But from our camp, very little. Almost zero. Oh, Hare Rama. Either you call it primitive or advanced, but still people are attracted. It is a fact, Bhagavad Gita was spoken from the historical point of view 5,000 years ago. So, according to the modern scientist view, 5,000 years ago, people went the roots and primitive.
I don't think most historians consider it was spoken 5,000 years ago.
Most, but we have got our own authority. Not that we have to accept this classical history. There are many historians, they have proved 5,000 years ago. That disagreement is always there. A section believes, a section doesn't. That is in every case. Why do you take only about this? In every case. A section will accept, a section will not accept.
But the so-called most authoritative, like even Dr. Radhakrishna himself was
But Radhakrishna is, according to our authority, he is a rascal.
according to the
We
majority.
have got authority, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Chaitanya, we accept such authority. Not a rascal like Radhakrishna.
And unfortunately, the majority accept him.
Majority of the Abraxasus, they are simply dogs and camels and hogs. Majority is compared with these hogs, camels and dogs. Sabhi dekho raha usta putrai. What is the use of majority vote in that camels and dogs and hogs? Because he believed in the soul, immortality of the soul.
Socrates would go around and he would ask questions. He'd go around and ask questions to everyone. And the questions were so disturbing that everyone they wanted to get rid of him.
What was the question?
Well, he would ask questions in that connection about what is the value of so much material things, what is the value of an imperfect government or nonsense civilization. So much
they are
agitation.
very kind about me. That they allow me to speak. But Socrates is the beginning of Western philosopher.
Yes.
Yes, his wife was also teasing for becoming philosopher. His wife used to throw water at him. Know that?
No, I don't know.
Yes. She was so disgusted that she took a bucket full of water and threw her.
So we have an understanding that when one takes his own life, he takes a ghost body. But in the case of Socrates, who was an advanced soul, what would the understanding be there?
Well, he didn't actually commit suicide.
He drank the hemlock.
He was forced.
He was forced.
That is not suicide. If I kill you, that is not suicide.
You can see the sun now. You can see the sun.
exactly imitate Western culture. They do not like our movement. They cannot take it.
The Westerners in general think that whatever they do is the best.
Yeah?
The Westerners in all fields, they think that whatever they do is the best.
Yes, because the whole world approves.
Yes.
Now skyscraper building has begun from America, where everyone is building
Yes.
the flyways, highways, sky, everything. America became hippies, they are imitating us. In India, there are imitating. It is very fascinating. I mean, I have seen hippies in Katao family, one of the most rich and aristocratic family in Bombay. Their sons and daughters becoming hippies. In Nairobi, I have seen the Damji, he is a small grandson. He is imitating hippies. When there was war, First World War, some of the High Court judges were talking about the war. They were talking friendly. One English judge asked Mr. Mukherjee, Mr. Ashutosh Mukherjee, well, Mr. Mukherjee, the Germans are getting powerful. If they come, what will you do? He said, yes, let's do this. Like this. So he will welcome like that. Why? Because he has taught us like that. Anything European must be good. The Germans and Europeans should do that. We have got nothing better than this. And anything European is first class. So Germans and Europeans will welcome. My movement from this angle of vision, that this thing we rejected, we threw it away. And how is that? The Bhakti Goswami is teaching, and European and American connections, they are appreciating only this point, not the philosophy. In every paper they discuss like how is it? We rejected such kind of thing that there is no necessity. It is useless, throw it. And now it is being accepted by the people whom we think ideal. That is their surprise. Here people are gradually appreciating in science. Just like yesterday, why yesterday? They are very much appreciated. also that you have come from. The last place. They will appreciate, they will make comparisons. They shall have children. That side also one kind
Yes.
of, yes. Hare Krishna.